Hi there, my name is Claire, but you can call me Clur, and welcome back to Clur Reads. Woo! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my 2021 bullet journal, which I am very excited to show you. I wanted originally to share the entire process of me putting this together, penciling everything in, inking everything, but I had a lot of technical problems trying to do that. My my camera just was not cooperating, and then I lost. I just didn't have enough memory, so I just decided to do it off camera, and then I'm gonna walk you through it today. Previously, I have been a total Moleskine girl. I love the Moleskine journals. I like the hardcover ones, the softcover ones, and my last bullet journal, my most recent one, was an XL one, so it was a regular notebook size. But I decided to go back down to a smaller journal, more like standard size notebook, and I'm actually trying out for the first time the Leuchtturm 1917 hardcover dotted notebook, and I'm really excited for this. This is like one of the classic bullet journal notebooks. So let's dive in and I will show you what I have in here so far. So like the Moleskine journal, the Leuchtturm journal comes with some lines at the front. I'll probably put my name and phone number here, and then I actually like to use the front section as a place to put some passwords I need to keep note of, and I'll usually cover it up with a sticky note or a postcard or something. And then I kept this page blank. And then what's cool about the Leuchtturm notebooks is that they come with an index already set up for you, and so you can see I've already started to fill some of this in. And then I have my title page, which I am very excited about. So I drew this moth myself, but it was based on a design of a few moths that I saw on Pinterest. I will make sure to leave the name of the artist and the original art here for you to look at. But I just find moths so beautiful and inspiring and fascinating. And I really wanted to showcase that here, especially with some fun bright colors like the purple and yellow. So this is how I'm welcoming in 2021. Let's dive into the opening collections pages. So first of all, I started a little personal project at the beginning of 2020, and I was calling it my year of meaningful connections. And my goal was to communicate more with the people I love and make new friends. And the ironic thing is that I made this goal without knowing what was to come in 2020. So I decided I wanted to continue that into 2021. So how this works is if I make a meaningful connection with somebody, so let's say I text somebody that I haven't talked to in a while, or I send a friend a postcard, or I make a new friend online, I'll make a note of it here, and then I'll probably create a page later, probably at the halfway point of the year, where I do a little reflection on how I think it's going, or if there's any people in my life that I feel like I should be talking to more. And right here, under another year of meaningful connections, I have connecting with others, reaching out to friends, consciously communicating, strengthening relationships, making new friends, putting more love out into the universe. And then this page will be my goals for the year. I haven't written them down here yet just because I'm not 100% sure what they will be yet, but these are more like my personal goals, health goals, maybe a few reading goals. So I will put those there when the time comes. And on this page, this is my future log. So I have a look ahead from January 2021 to August. And if I know something is coming up, like a birthday or an anticipated book release or an event of some sort, I don't know if there will be events in 2021, but we'll find out. I will note that here. So for example, if I know something is happening on June 9th, I will write 9 dash and then whatever that thing is on that line. And so I've given myself a good amount of space for each month. So this next spread is something that's new for me, and I mentioned in my Get Ready With Me video where I talked about my 2021 goals, I mentioned that I was doing a book budget and that it was part of a larger budget that I'm doing in my life, and this is that larger budget. I'm calling it my Beautiful Things budget, which is definitely inspired by Hannah Louise Poston. She's an incredible content creator here on YouTube, and I definitely would recommend you checking out her channel. Basically, this budget is a sum of money that I'm allowing myself to spend on what I categorize as beautiful things, which is makeup, hair care, skincare, clothes, and books. And I can get more into detail about the books in a second, but basically right here I have little tick marks of different costs or different prices leading up to the max amount I'm allowed to spend. And so I have little columns just to track the data of what I'm spending. So I have an overall column that I'll fill in every single month. And then I also wanted to break it down by category, just out of sheer curiosity, you know. It is fun to collect data and see what happens. You know, I'm curious to know, you know, am I going to be spending more in makeup or clothes or XYZ? So looking forward to that, to filling that in. I also have a section where I'm going to record my monthly spending just on these beautiful things. Nothing outside of that category. And on this page will be an itemized list of the beautiful things that I purchase. So I will list out what the item is and I think highlight in one of these colors to indicate what category it goes in. Note what month I bought it in so I can factor it into these totals and then list out the cost. And this is just a way to keep myself accountable for what, you know, things I'm spending my money on for enjoyment outside of, you know, food, shelter, and water. 2020 definitely had a lot of retail therapy, and I would really like to save some money for the future. To kind of go into the nitty-gritty a little bit, I have specifically my book budget page here, which I have decided to call my 12 in 21 project. I have a whole blog post detailing this project and all of my rules for the year, but basically I'm only going to be purchasing 12 books for myself in 2021. And so I thought I would like to have a place to catalog those 12 books. And so I just have 12 sections and just a space to write the title and the author. And then on this page, I have a reading tracker, which is something that I've never done before, but I saw Shelf-Made Woman on Instagram post a little bit about her reading journal that she has. So she has a whole journal that's just for tracking her books and her reading and her goals related to that, which was so inspiring to see. So I decided to add a reading tracker for myself. It's very casual. Just I wanted to note the title and the author, the month that I started and the month that I finished, the number of pages the book has, the genre that the book is, the format of the book. So if it's a physical book that I purchased or a physical book that was gifted, an ebook from the library, a physical book from the library, and on and on and on and on. And then just a rating out of 5. Just so I can keep at least my baseline thoughts fresh. I know that I definitely fall into the trap of reading books and then forgetting what I thought about them. So this is a little bit of a way for myself to stay accountable with that. So I'm really looking forward to the 12 and 21. challenge. There's so many books I'm really excited for that are coming out next year. So I don't know if that's all gonna be able to fit in. Here's hoping. And then continuing with the book theme, I also just have a little section on this page of books I'd like to read. This isn't like a hard and fast TBR, but more like I see a book on a shelf in a store, or somebody mentions a book to me that I'm passively interested in, or it's like something that my brain says, hey, take note of this so we can look it up later. That's kind of what this is for. It's kind of like a dump section. And then down here I have a little section that in previous iterations of my bullet journal was like its own page, but it was just too much space for something that just had a few things on a list. But basically I call this my topics to study section, and this is things I want to learn. So whether that be like topics I'm interested in, like Russian mythology or Native American history, anything like that, or skills I want to learn. So something I really want to work on next year is learning some of the Adobe programs, getting better at Procreate, or if I see a Skillshare class that I'm really interested in, I want to note it down here just so I remember to take it. So that's what this section is for. And then on this page, going back to the money part, the finances part, this is my tracker for my spending on things outside of the beautiful things budget. So bills, groceries, loans, homewares, app subscriptions, things like that. And these usually stay the same from month to month, but I still want to track it just to sort of see what the total is, because that's not something I've ever done. And I know that there's apps that help you do this, but I find it helps me more when I actually write it out. So really looking forward to doing this as well. And then it continues on to the next page all the way till December. And then I talked about this in my Get Ready With Me video as well. This is sort of like my ideal content creation, and I wanted to sort of write it down because once it's written down, like I can't erase this. And I know that this could change, but right now this is really what I want to do. So try to post on Bookstagram every day, 2 blog posts a week, and 2 YouTube videos a month. That's my ideal content creation schedule. And then I decided, instead of like categorizing my ideas for content between platforms, I decided to just have a big empty brain dump page. So this could be ideas for any type of content, YouTube, blog, Instagram, whatever I'm feeling. And then I left the spread blank because I'm thinking about starting a project, but yeah, it's not a secret. I'm just, just a little personal project that may become public. We'll see. So I left that blank because I'm not really sure how I want to organize that yet. So stay tuned there. And then this is sort of like things. So this page is my, I keep a running wish list for myself, but also if somebody like my mom or my aunt is like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? Something along those lines. I'll have something to refer back to. So this usually ends up being like beauty stuff, clothes, things of that nature. So this page is for me. And this page is for the people in my life. So if I have an idea of a birthday or a Christmas present for one of my friends or family, I'll make a note here so that when the time comes to get said presents, then I have a whole list already compiled, and it makes shopping around the holidays much, much easier. And oh, I forgot I added this page. while, you know, most of my content is about books, I'm also very into makeup and beauty products. And I actually finished a lot of my beauty products this year in quarantine. I think because when you're out and about and running around all day and you're at work, you know, you don't really think about your stuff. But then when you're, on the contrary, when you're home 24/7, you're very cognizant of all the things around you. And the pandemic started and I was like, oh my goodness, I have so much hair care that I never use. I have so much body lotion. I have tons of makeup, and so I set out to use a lot of it, and I did finish a lot of things, but I thought I would start a little project pan, so that's what this page will be, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then this is some January things that you will not be seeing quite yet, but there's a little sneak peek. And that is my opening spreads for my 2021 bullet journal. I will be sharing bullet journal content on YouTube periodically throughout the year, but if you would like to see more bullet journal content, definitely check out my blog and my Instagram, which are both Clur Reads. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are looking forward to 2021 as much as I am, and if anything, I hope this gave you a little inspiration for what you could do with your bullet journal. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more videos from me in the future. I will see you soon.